Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Pascal. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Go down there and subscribe. If you've been here before and you've never subscribed, please kindly go down to the red button, subscribe, and please remember to finish this video, watch this video till the end, and then share. Thanks. I'm going to be telling you more about myself and more about Dubai, my experiences in Dubai and what I've experienced coming to live here. I got into Dubai and how I got my first job. Basically how I got my first job in Dubai. Everything that went through, everything I passed through to get my first job in Dubai. I'm going to tell you the way it is without mincing words, so that you know what to expect. And for those of you who are here newly, you know what to expect. And those of you who are yet to come in, you know what to expect too. My name is Pascal once again, and this is my story. I came into Dubai. The plane that I boarded was the Ethiopian Airlines. Our plane landed in Dubai at about 3:32 a.m. So when we landed, the first thing we did after alighting from the plane was to go straight to the immigration. You get to present your passport. They will take your picture, a kind of a portrait picture of you when you come in. They will have to stamp your passport when you come in. The next thing to do will be for you to go straight to where your hand luggage will be checked. Of course, there's a kind of a scanner there where you drop your hand luggages. You will pass. Everything on you will be seen on the system. And before I continue, guys, one of the reasons why I'm making this video is this. For those of you who are being discouraged, you come into this place and you're being discouraged that there is nothing here, that there is no place for you here, there is no jobs or nothing for you to do here, or no businesses. Dubai is not just for jobs. I want to tell you guys, Dubai is not just for jobs, and it is not bad at all. It is not bad at all. It is bad for someone who deems it bad. It is bad for someone who doesn't develop themselves to get more opportunities. You understand? There are those people. I'm not talking about when I say develop yourself. I'm not talking about people who are who went to school or who should go for certificates. Of course, if you can go for the certificates, you are advised to do so. Go for more licenses, go for more certificates, and then broaden your chances of making money, of getting more jobs, bigger office jobs, bigger pay that will make you more money. Believe you me, if you do that, you will know that there is jobs, and you will know that people actually make money in this Dubai. For real. I am telling you what I have experienced, what I have seen, and what I know is working at the moment. Now, for those of you, this video is dedicated especially for those of you who have been deceived and you are being told there is nothing here, there is nothing listen. Now, I want to put this down. If you are earning wherever you are, and you are earning up to about, let me say for Africans, if you're earning up to $200, I will advise that you should stay back. And you know, if you're earning up to $200 wherever you are in your country, and you know that you have no intention of traveling out to improve yourself or traveling out to make a better life, don't just travel out because you are going for greener pastures. Of course, we come for greener pastures, but if you are making it in your country, you can just travel to other countries for leisure, for holidays, and then you go back to your business area, to your own country where you have either your business or your job. You understand? So I always advise people that before I even advise them to go on with visas, or some people come to me for advices and stuff. If you're earning up to $200, I always advise you stay back. And if you don't have the dream of living abroad, just stay back. Some people actually come here just to have some travel experiences or travel history so they can move on to the other countries. Now, I don't want to divert that much. There are jobs and companies are recruiting, and you can come here, develop yourself. You can do your personal businesses, and you can as well excel in other industries. You can excel in jobs. You can excel in your own personal businesses. Now, one thing that I'm going to say is this. If you are coming here and someone says money for this, money for that, make sure the person gives you evidences. And I'm not saying just saying evidences. I'm saying video evidences that so things, this particular thing is true, this particular thing is true. I'm not talking about documented evidences. Documented evidences these days can be manipulated, even the video evidences, but there are kinds of video evidences, there are the kind of evidence that one cannot manipulate. Ask for those evidences, and then you can get to know if you should continue with the person or not. Now, moving on. So when I arrived at the Dubai International Airport at about 3:32 a.m., that was on the 16th of December 28th. I touched down, and then we went straight, like I told you, after being screened. Our handbags were screened by the immigration, the customs over there. The customs. We went through to pick up our bags. That's our main bags, our luggages, the big bags. So we went straight to the place. Before, I think we were driven. Yeah, we were driven to the place. We entered a shuttle. It was like a short train. It took us to where our bags were. You have to wait for the rail to turn around so you could pick up your bags. So we did. And guys, In some countries, you will get to see that these these trolleys, you get to pay before you can handle them. Here in Dubai, it is free. You don't get to pay for any trolley. The country that I'm talking about actually know themselves. So it was free, and we had to pick our bags. Even some guys didn't even know. Some guys were reluctant of picking the trolleys. Why? Because they thought they were going to pay. So we picked the trolleys, used it to bring out our bag. We drove straight. We just pushed straight to the lobby. At the lobby, I had to sit down, put a call through. My host was already asleep. I had to call him up. He directed me on how to go about it. Though I was told before, I just wanted him to hint him that I'm around and that he should watch out for me. So he told me what to do. But I decided to give him some time to sleep, so he wouldn't be so much tired when I get there or something, because he had been up waiting for my flight to arrive. So what I did was go straight to the lobby, keep my luggages, and then I went straight to an exchange outlet there. I think it was a UAE exchange, to change the dollars which I was having to the local currency, which was the dirham. So I changed the dollar that I was holding, and then after about an hour, it was getting to about a few minutes to 5 a.m. So I went outside the airport, picked up a taxi, and went straight to the place where I was directed by my host. And that was just it. And guys, let me put out this. The only question, I think I was asked about 2 questions when I came in. When we were queuing up for my passport to be stamped. The 2 questions were, "Hey, Mr. Pascal, how are you doing?" I said, "I'm good." "So where are you going? What part of Dubai are you going?" So I told them, as my host told me, I said I was going to Sharjah. He said, "Where in Sharjah?" I said, Al Qasimiyah. He said, "Okay, Al Qasimiyah is the name of the area where I stayed in Sharjah." I was even told, so I think I remember mentioning the name of the building. I mentioned the name of the building because it was like stuck in my head. Guys, it is needed. It is really necessary for you to know where you are going. I'm not saying it is going to cause any problem, but it might. You understand? So whoever is going to a place ought to know where they are going, and they should be able to answer questions regarding that, or stuff like that. So I told them that. Those were pretty much the 2 questions I was asked, nothing more. And then while the other customs person was checking the hand luggages, I think a guy behind me was asked if there was cash inside his bag. I think he was having some cash. He said yes, that there was some little cash inside the bag. I think he was showing to the lady who was checking the bag on the monitor for the scanning. So that was pretty much it. So I went I went out of the airport after picking up my bags, went into the taxi, and then drove all the way from Dubai International Airport to Sharjah, which took about 30 to 40 minutes. So I was driven to the place. I arrived as early as I think a few minutes past 5 a.m. My host was already waiting for me downstairs. We went upstairs. He helped me carry my things and all that. Now, on this particular day, that was 15 days after my arrival, or 14 days after my arrival, we had gotten this after much applications online, after going around, going to the nearby Emirates, going from Sharjah Emirates to Dubai Emirates. Yeah, there are 7 Emirates in Dubai, you know. So I had to go from the Emirate where I was to the nearest Emirates looking for a job. So after everything, 14 days gone, I was still optimistic. I was going around. I believe you, me, people were saying this and that. The country is not okay. The country is no longer good. We are even thinking about leaving this country, this, that. But at the end of the day, I kept my faith. I kept my faith, guys. I kept my faith, and I knew I was going to make it. I knew as I stepped into the land, I'm going to claim my possession. No, for real. You should always learn to stand by what you think, what you believe, what you're going for, no matter whoever is shaking besides you. Now, on this particular day, after 14 days of arrival into Dubai, I was out with my 2 friends, Emmanuel and Bright. We were on our way to go for a cleaning job. So we went there. The lady who was supposed to pick us and deliver us to the office couldn't make it. So she decided we go there tomorrow, the next day. So as we were on our way back, we got a call from my host, by name Mr. Wally. Greetings, Mr. Wally. So I got a call from him. He decided to tell us to come back home, that we are going to go for another job. So we said, okay. He said he prefers this other job, and it's more authentic to him than the one we were supposed to go for. So that was what happened, and we ran all the way back. We decided to go for that one instead of going for the cleaning job. Now we went straight back home. We started preparing for this other job tomorrow. We were told it was a decoration job. Interior decoration. And so we had to disappoint this other one, which was cleaning. We didn't know cleaning of what, I don't know. And by the way, guys, I'm a graduate of sociology and anthropology. That doesn't mean anything. But you know, when you get into a new country, you have to survive. And this is one thing I always want to put up to people. When you get into a place, your basic need, if you didn't have a pre-arrangement of getting to a company, straight to a company, of course you can do that. You can actually get a job from back in your country. When you get in, you go straight to the company and you start work. In the case of United Arab Emirates or Dubai here, you can get straight to the company's accommodation if there is such an arrangement, which actually happens 95% of the time. So we had to go home. We started preparing for this other job, which was interior decoration, as we were told. So that was what happened as early as 5 a.m. the next day, precisely on the 30th of, that was on the 15th day, and on the 30th of December 2018, by 5 a.m. we woke up, and then everybody got ready. The next 30 to 40 minutes, we were down and going straight to the house of the person who was supposed to take us there. Yeah, it was like, I think that was his service. I think we were gonna remit some money after getting to the job, after getting to the place. So those of you in UAE, you understand what I mean. So what I'm saying is this: we went straight to his house. We had to wait down at the lobby while he was getting ready. We found out that the wife stayed with him. That's his woman was staying with him. So you guys understand what that means. So they had to take their time to get ready. They took their time, and then when they got down, we went straight. We went straight to pick up some other person on a taxi, which was very affordable, which is very affordable and still is. So we picked up a fourth person. Remember, I said me, Emmanuel, Bright, and we picked another person, I think by name Providence. So we picked him up, and then we headed for the bus station. That was when we knew we were going to another Emirates, which was Abu Dhabi, the Abu Dhabi Emirates. Precisely, we were going to Al Ain in Abu Dhabi Emirates. So that was what happened, guys. As I'm talking to you, going to pick up these guys, waiting for the man who was supposed to take us there, he stayed with his wife. Between that time and the time we got to the bus station was about 2 hours. It was already about 2 hours. We had to meet a couple of persons, I don't know. But at the end of the day, we got to the bus station where some of us had to buy their bus cards. The bus card is something that you need to move. It is like this. It is a bus card that you need to move around Dubai. Guys, you need it for the bus, for the metro station. So you use this to go around anywhere in Dubai for the buses and for the metro station. So I already got mine. It makes it easier for you to move around. Sometimes the taxis can take the payment from your bus card, but most times they actually prefer cash. That's for the taxis. But for the buses, some of them do take cash, but they are very minimal number. But mostly they take this particular card. So that was what happened. Some of them had to get the cards. Some of us had to like recharge the cards, more money in the cards, and then we left. While we were going, it wasn't funny, but at the end of the day, we arrived. It took about 2 hours 30 minutes. Yeah, about 2 hours 30 minutes to get to Al Ain bus station. So we were told that when we get to Al Ain bus station, we were going to meet someone else who was going to take us to the place. Now this time, it was only the 4 of us who made the journey. We got to Al Ain bus station, and guys, I want to tell you this. We were going all this way with our luggages, with our bags. One thing I want to tell people who are coming into, wherever you're going, whenever you come into Dubai, wherever you're going, make sure you have photocopies of your credentials. Make sure you have your photocopies of your visa and photocopies of your passport, if not the original passport. You understand? Wherever you're going, even if you want to go as far as you want to step outside your own house, you need to go with it. If you want to go down to buy something in the shop, go with it. Because you might be stopped at any time and they ask you for it, and they don't normally give you the chance to go. You say you want to do this, you want to do that. But those of you who are so maybe they might accept it, the copy on your phone, but mostly they prefer you showing them the paper. You understand? So on this day, we got to the Al Ain bus station about 2 hours 30 minutes later. While we were going, we were like, oh my god, this place is far. How are we going to leave all the way from Dubai or from Sharjah, which was like much more open than this other place? But when we got there, we realized that that's another part of Dubai, and it was quite an experience for me. For real, it was quite an experience. So we ended up at Al Ain bus station. We gave a call. We put a call through to the guy who was supposed to pick us. He told us he was out of town. That was what he said, guys. He told us he was out of town, and I wish you exercise patience that he will be coming in the evening to pick us up. In the evening, guys. Over there, we had to sit. at the bus station. We were still new. We wanted to see things around, so we didn't quite sit inside the bus station. I'll be putting up pictures of the bus station so you can see them. The bus station is actually very nice, very equipped, and I think it's a world class. I would just say that, and I will give them 3-star for real. There's a lobby. There is the toilet on between. That's the convenience room. There is the ticketing area, places you can get tea, places you can recharge your card. That's machines. You can recharge your card and get tea if you want anything, snacks and stuff like that. Machines are selling that, and outside that you can see maybe a market, a local market where you can get to buy some fruits or anything you need. So basically it was fun. We had to sit outside. There was a sit out, so we sat outside. We were looking at things. You know, it was a new place and a new thing, so we had to stay to look around, just to look around, guys. So we stayed and stayed. After about, let me say, at about 5 p.m. Yeah, at about 5 p.m. we left as early as 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm telling you guys, at about 5 p.m. in the evening, we were still waiting for the guy who put the call through again. He kept posting us. Finally, he told us he was at a job. He was at his job site that we should exercise patience. He would come. So basically, after like an hour, let's say by past 6, he came around, and then from the looks, guys, we already knew this guy was coming from work. We already knew, and he was very exhausted and tired. When he came, the first thing he did was, welcome guys. He just went straight to sit down between us. So we realized the guy was so tired, he couldn't even stand up to us. So he was just coming out from work, from the way he was looking. So he sat down, asked us questions, asked us about our papers to make sure everything was okay. Then he gave us an idea of what we are coming for. He was still mentioning interior decoration, guys. He was still mentioning that. I'll tell you. So finally, he decided and he made a call. He put the call through to the company owner, and then he said that the company owner said he will be around in the next 1 hour or something. So he told us that he wants to go and refresh. That's the kind of, he wants to go and wash himself and then come back. We said, okay, no problem. So we had to sit back there again. So we asked him, you understand? We were eager to get to the job. We were not complaining. We were not complaining, guys. We were eager. We were like, oh, finally we got this job. Come on, we got to say it, man. We have to see this job. We were eager to get to the place because we knew it was with accommodation. We were eager to get to this place where we'll be spending a whole lot of our time. So, like, could you believe we stayed at that site again for another 1 hour, 30 minutes before this guy could come back and then pick us? He came back and then like an hour, 30 minutes later, and we went straight to the office. We took a taxi, which was quite affordable too. Took a taxi to the man's office. It was about 10-15 minutes away from the Alain bus station where we were. And we were still carrying our bags. So we had to take about 2 taxis. So we went there, went upstairs to the man's office, and then we realized this wasn't like interior decoration. It was like events. The company was into events. I don't know if that's categorized under interior decoration or anything, but they decorate for events, and we do decorate for both indoors and outdoor events. You understand? So I'm gonna be putting some pictures or videos of our work so you can see them, and you get to know for yourself the kind of jobs that we did. So we basically start with the man. We greeted him. Start with the man. Here, the interview. We are supposedly going for an interview, guys. When someone tells you you're going for an interview, most of the interviews, or 80 to 90% of the interviews here in the UAE, what they call interviews, it's like showing you around. They just want to show you what the job is all about, tell you what the job is all about, and ask you a question if you can do it. They'll ask you if you have done it before, and of course, guys, we are looking for a job. You aren't going to say I can't do it or I haven't done something like this before. You practically have to bring, if you had any experience in any of this before, guys, bring it on. That was pretty much what we did. We told them, and then we were taken for the job. So we were like, thank God. So he took copies. He made copies of our visa. That is the man. He made copies of our visa and copies of our international passport, and then put it inside his drawer and gave us the originals. Now, that was about 7:30 p.m. guys, 7:30 p.m. So we are told that we'll be driven to a place where we'll be staying, but on the way, they actually changed their mind and they drove us to it was a store, a big warehouse, but with a comfortable room, I would say. So they dropped us there and said that we'll be going, they'll be taking us to our main accommodation by the next day. So they showed us the room. That was pretty much where we passed the night, guys. And believe you me, guys, from then, the morning till that time, as at that 7:30, 8 p.m., we were yet to eat. Like, nobody was thinking about eating. Like, we were eager to see this job. We are going to be resuming. It wasn't funny. So finally, everybody got hungry. Like, we got hungry at the same time. It happened that there was one of us had a bottle of groundnuts, is it fried granite or something? So he brought it out, and then we had to look for something. So we had to head out to look for bread or something. So we went out and got a loaf of bread. That was pretty much what the four of us ate that night, thanks to the guy who actually had the granite, Mr. Providence. So that was pretty much what happened. That was how I got my first job. And then we passed the night there. That day, we gisted, the four of us. We were talking about our experiences. Very funny experience. Some of us had very funny experiences coming into this place. And that is why I always advise, try to figure out the agencies, the government approved agencies. If you go back to one of my videos, I actually talked about how you can figure out government approved agencies on the types, where I say types of visas, how you can figure out the government approved agencies in the UAE or Dubai embassies in your country. Try to find out agencies which are government approved so that you will not be stranded when you come into this place. If you have relatives here, they can as well advise you on how to figure that out so you will not be stranded here. So some of us had bad stories to tell back then. So, but we thank God, we actually finally got the job. We finally got together, and this job was coming with an accommodation per se. So that was what happened, and then that was how I got my first job. The next morning, the job began there. That was on the 31st morning, 31st December. While some of y'all were about celebrating the new year, I was starting my first job in Dubai. That was pretty much how it went. We started the job in that store where we passed the night, in the warehouse where we passed the night. That was where we started the job. We didn't know. We only knew in the morning when they opened the big gate for the warehouse. And then that was when we realized we were inside a very big warehouse, and we had to start working from there. Some guys came in, and then that was how we started. So basically, guys, that was how I got my first job. That was how it started. And I'm gonna fix pictures of things here. The company was into decorations of events, and we have decorated for events that even the Prince of Dubai, the current reigning Prince of Dubai, has attended. I had the opportunity of meeting stars, Dubai stars, UAE stars as a whole in Abu Dhabi, in hotels I wouldn't have been able to get in normally. We got access to the hotels. There are places we went to. It was quite an experience. It was quite something to be happy about. My first job in Dubai actually exposed me to so many places and so many things, and I thank God for that. Thank God for my bosses. I had two bosses actually. We had two bosses. They were partners in the business. Both Mr. Mohammed. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to my first bosses. And then that was pretty much what happened. And then I had to cancel. I cancelled before my contract actually expired. Guys, in the next video, I'm gonna be making a video on cancellation, because so many persons have been asking about this cancellation and how you can go about it, and then how the labor in UAE can help you do that. And on that, I would say a big thumbs up. I'm giving a big thumbs up on that for the UAE or the Dubai labor body, that they can help you go any extent. As far as you are not at fault, you are not the cause of the fault between you and your boss or your employer, they are going to go all the way out to help you. And it is free, guys. It is free. You putting a call to the labor here in UAE is free, and they stay from morning till 11 p.m. in the night. Guys, this is awesome. Like, for real, they helped me a lot when my bosses wanted to play some kind of tricks and stuff like that. They really helped me out, and I'm very grateful for that, for the UAE government, for the UAE leadership, and for the labor in particular. So in my next video, I'm gonna be telling you guys more about that, and that is basically how I got my first job. Guys, before you leave, try to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe. Your subscription is for you to click on that red link, or that red button there written subscribe. Click on that so that you can get more notifications from me. Whichever day I release a video, you get a notification. It is easier, guys. It's very easy. Just go down, click on it. Thank you very much. Now you're going to be getting more notifications from me on anything you want to know about Dubai. I do both anything. I'm going to be releasing more videos on places you can visit in Dubai for free, anything. So wait for the next video, watch this next video, and know more about Dubai. Thank you, guys. My name is Pascal Agu. Love you.